Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today, we're diving into something truly legendary. These aren't just games, they're milestones, titles that redefined what gaming could be. From jaw-dropping moments to mechanics that changed the industry forever. These are the top 10 games that will never be forgotten. If you've played them, you'll know why. And if you haven't, well, get ready to see what you've been missing. Let's get into it. Yeah, we all remember the launch. Buggy, broken, meme-worthy. But here's the thing. Cyberpunk 2077 refused to stay down. After years of updates, patches, and one of the best DLCs in modern gaming, Phantom Liberty, this game made one of the biggest comebacks in gaming history. Night City is now alive, dangerous, and absolutely stunning. And whether you love it or hate it, you'll never forget it. Cyberpunk 2077 didn't just crash, it rose from the ashes, and it proved that sometimes redemption is real. When Breath of the Wild launched in 2017, it shook the gaming world. This wasn't just another Zelda game, it completely reimagined what an open-world experience could be. No hand-holding, no strict paths, just a massive, beautiful world to explore freely. Physics-based gameplay, endless experimentation, and a sense of discovery unlike anything before. It inspired developers everywhere, setting a new standard for open-world games. Even years later, players still find new ways to enjoy it. Breath of the Wild isn't just a game, it's a milestone, and that's why it deserves the number 9 spot. Some games tell a good story. This one tells a legend. The Witcher. 3 Wild Hunt didn't just raise the bar, it became the bar. With its deep narrative, unforgettable characters, and a world that felt truly alive, it redefined what RPG storytelling could be. Every side quest had weight. Every choice had meaning. And Geralt of Rivia? A protagonist who was flawed, human, and utterly iconic. From the war-torn swamps of Velen to the political games of Novigrad to the haunting beauty of Skellige, this world pulled you in and never let go. Even a decade later, new players still discover its magic for the first time. The Witcher 3 wasn't just a moment in gaming. It was a masterpiece that left a scar, in the best possible way. Some games entertain you. This one tears you apart. The Last of Us. Part 2 didn't come to please. It came to challenge your morals, your empathy, and your definition of revenge. With brutal realism, emotional depth, and haunting performances, it told a story that was messy, human, and painfully honest. Ellie's journey wasn't about being a hero. It was about surviving grief and losing yourself in the process. Some players hated it. Some called it a masterpiece. But no one walked away unchanged. Technically stunning, narratively bold, and emotionally raw. Whether you loved it or not, The Last of Us. Part 2 broke boundaries and forced the entire industry to ask, are we ready for games that hurt this much? Baldur's Gate 3 didn't just revive classic RPGs. It proved that passion, freedom, and storytelling still matter in modern gaming. No battle passes, no microtransactions, no nonsense. Just a massive, handcrafted world that rewards your curiosity and respects your choices. Every character you meet feels like they could carry their own story. And every decision you make, it echoes across your entire journey. Whether you're charming your way out of danger or turning into a mind flayer, this is role-playing at its boldest. Larian didn't follow trends, they trusted players. And in doing so, they redefined what an RPG can be. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't just a game, it's a triumph of player-driven storytelling. In 2016, a team-based shooter dropped, bright, bold, and full of heart. And just like that, Overwatch changed everything. It wasn't about kill streaks or gritty realism. It was about heroes, about teamwork, about hope. Each character brought their own backstory, their own playstyle, and their own voice, making every match feel like a clash of worlds, not just players. From the fluid combat to the iconic voice lines, Overwatch blurred the line between competitive gameplay and animated storytelling. It built a global fan base, launched esports arenas, and redefined what an online shooter could be. Love it or hate it, one thing's for sure. Multiplayer games haven't been the same since. No map markers, no hand-holding, no mercy, just you and the lands between. Elden Ring didn't tell you where to go. It asked, how far are you willing to push forward? With world design that invites exploration through mystery and combat that punishes hesitation, it delivered an open world like nothing before. Every dungeon held secrets, every mountaintop felt earned, and every boss, a moment burned into memory. Backed by the vision of Miyazaki and the mythos of George R.R. Martin, Elden Ring blurred the line between punishment and poetry. It didn't just challenge players, it respected them. And in doing so, it redefined what open world could truly mean. When GTA 5 launched, it didn't just break records, it rewrote the rules. 3 protagonists, 1 sprawling city, and a world so alive, so reactive, it felt more real than real life. From high-speed chases down the Vinewood Hills to quiet moments overlooking the Pacific, Los Santos became more than a map. It became a place. Then came GTA Online, a living, breathing chaos simulator that never stopped evolving. Heists, flying cars, nightclubs, entire empires built from nothing. A decade later, players are still logging in, still causing mayhem. GTA 5 didn't just change open-world games. It redefined the very scale of ambition. Some games let you play a role. Red Dead Redemption 2 made you live a life. As Arthur Morgan, you didn't just shoot, ride, or rob. You wrestled with loyalty, guilt, and the slow death of the Old West. Every sunrise over the mountains, every dusty road through a dying town. It all felt real. Rockstar built more than a world. They built a farewell. To freedom, to brotherhood, to a time slipping away. With performances that hit like film, music that carried weight, and writing that cut deep. This wasn't just another open-world game. It was an elegy. And Arthur's story, one of the most human ever told in gaming. Fortnite didn't just dominate charts. It rewired the industry. A free-to-play battle royale with cartoon skins? On paper, it shouldn't have worked. But Epic Games had a bigger vision, a live platform, a social space, a constantly evolving world that blurred the line between game and event. Marshmello concerts, Travis Scott towering above the map, Naruto, Spider-Man, Ariana Grande, all in the same lobby. Fortnite became more than a shooter. It became a stage for music, fashion, pop culture, and digital identity. It changed how games are made. It changed how they're played. And most of all, it changed what a game could be. These weren't just games. They were turning points, moments that reshaped everything we thought gaming could be. Thanks for watching. Hit that like if you felt the nostalgia. And hey, Which game would you never forget?